Students at two high schools in the Judson School District are protesting after a popular teacher is told he can't return next year. John Robertson is on paid administrative leave after performing a clean, reworded version of an explicit rap song at a Black History Program fundraiser. Eyewitness News reporter Marvin Hurst talked to the embattled educator about the so-called Black and Boujee event.
Hindsight 2020, would you do this all over again?
Most definitely. I would. Because the reason I'm here is I can't have anyone lie on me. I'm not going to stop teaching the way I teach because I think the way I teach allows kids to explore their minds and their possibilities.
John Roberson's career as a teacher has not had its curtain call at Judson ISD. He's appealing a decision to terminate his contract over his performance of Black and Boujee. It's the name of a Black History fundraiser and song he rewrote for an event in February.
Bad and Boujee, bad, cooking up dope with a Uzi.
The school district had a problem with the song's origin. It's a popular and explicit rap tune called Bad and Boujee, where the B word, the N word, and degrading names for women and talk of drugs and guns are used. Robertson's school administrator at Wagner High School asked him to change the marketing. He refused. At the program, students reportedly started singing the lewd words and not the revamped version.
I said if it's wrong for me to think of my kids to think of themselves as black and fancy or black and rich, black and high class, and I said then I guess I'm just wrong as an educator. I said, but that's a stance that I'm willing to take.
According to Robertson, he denounced the lyrics right before his performance as his bosses sat in the audience. He said existing tensions with his school administrators is fueling a personal attack to oust him.
You are the leader of this program.
Correct.
Do you think that was the best way?
The best way, I would not say it was probably the best way, but under the circumstances that we were under and trying to get these kids who was trying to raise money to buy presents for project graduation and things of that nature. We were sitting there brainstorming, trying to figure out what we needed to do in order to get kids to come to the auditorium, to get kids to come to the performance and things of that nature. And so one of the things that relates well with our kids is music.
I move that the board accept the superintendent's recommendation to propose the non-renewal of the term contract of Johnny Lee Roberson, Jr.
In a 6-0 vote, the Judson board voted to part ways.
There are so many other ways to connect with kids in a positive way to get them involved and in a great event like a Black History Appreciation.
Marvin Hurst, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.